Hi everyone, in this video I have got a ginormous, and it really is ginormous, Empties video to share with you. I haven't filmed an Empties in I don't know how long, months and months and months and months. This might only be my second one this year because I had like a 6-month gap from filming, but I was still hoarding things, which doesn't really make a lot of sense. But I've got this bin, this bag, and a few other bits and pieces. What I haven't quite figured out is my system for showing you and then where I'm going to put these things. So we'll probably just hear some stuff getting chucked on the floor. Classy, I know, but what do you do? I'm not going to go through things in any particular order, so this is going to be a bit all over the place. It's hair care, skincare, some makeup, body care stuff, and it's going to be random order, and I'm going to start with the small bag. So I have got here, this is the Milkshake Silver Shine Whipped Cream, and this is like a conditioning mousse, and it's got a really light purple tint in it. So for blonde hair, my friend bought me this for Christmas, and I used it up quite quickly because it was a really nice kind of conditioning product. All of the Milkshake products smell amazing. She also got me the matching shampoo that goes with this, which is probably the most powerful toning shampoo I've ever used. Like, if you leave it on your hands for too long, it turns them purple. So it's pretty powerful stuff. This was really good. I don't know that I'd repurchase it just because it felt like it was a bit of an extra step, but it smelled good and it did make my hair soft. Next up, and there's a bunch of all this stuff's dusty because it's just been sitting in a bag for ages with me not doing anything with it. This is the Bedhead TG Superstar Queen for a Day Thickening Spray. This is not empty. I am actually just going to pass this on to somebody else because it didn't really do anything for me. I struggle quite a lot with thickening sprays that are aerosol rather than like pump spray, and that's kind of what this was. So it was a fail for me, but I will pass it on to somebody else who will hopefully have a bit more luck with it. Next, another hair thing, which is one that I didn't really like very much. This is another Bedhead product. This is the Dumb Blonde Reconstructor for Chemically Treated Hair. So this is the conditioner that goes with the Dumb Blonde shampoo. Loved the Dumb Blonde shampoo, didn't like this. It's quite a thick consistency, but even when you leave it on kind of like a mask, it doesn't really give you that kind of soft conditioned masky sort of feeling. So I've probably used about 2/3 of it, and I'm just not going to force myself to struggle through it anymore, so that's going. Something I've mentioned in videos, I think mentioned in a haul video recently, this is the Aveeno, what do we call this? Aveeno Active Naturals Daily Moisturising Yogurt Body Wash, and this is the Apricot and Honey scent. I've gone through a few of these. I think I've only got one, maybe this might be 2 in this whole Empties, but I have gone through a few. It's really, really nice, really moisturising, smells incredible, lathers really nicely. It's just, all in all, it's just good stuff, so would definitely recommend that. This is the Simple Kind to Skin Dual Effect Eye Makeup Remover. I felt like I went through this really quickly. It worked, it was okay, but it wasn't wow, and I wouldn't buy it again. And then this, I have hair all over everything as well, gross. This I forced myself through and didn't enjoy at all. This is the Gatineau Florasil Plus Gentle Eye Makeup Remover, waterproof apparently. Well, that's a lie because it didn't even get non-waterproof mascara off. It was a real struggle. It was like a dual phase, you know, like most eye makeup removers tend to be. It was not good. It came in a Tilly box, a QVC Tilly box, so I didn't technically pay specifically for it, so I'm not too annoyed, but wouldn't recommend. This is something I'm throwing out just because I've had it for so long and it's still in its box. I kept it in its little box. This is the Glow Therapeutics Lip Revival lip treatment. There's a bunch of other words on there. I'm not going to try and say them. It was actually a really nice lip balm. I just tended to forget that it was there, and I've had it for way longer than the 24 months you're supposed to have it, so that's going. I have a mini size of the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask, and this is actually really nice. I've had this as a sample in a bunch of different subscription boxes, and it's a 5 to 10 minute hair mask, works really well, leaves my hair really soft, not too heavy because obviously you can tell my hair's really fine. Does a good job, so I really like that. Happy to get that in more subscription boxes. This is the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. I really like this. I've had this in, I think my first time trying it, it came in a palette. And I want to say it was in the Naked on the Go palette. I could be wrong. But I ended up buying the full size and I really like it. I would definitely repurchase it, but I have got a bunch of other mascara that I'm trying to work through at the moment. So I wouldn't repurchase it anytime soon. But I would repurchase it. Really nice. It's kind of a biggish wand. Really nice black formula, doesn't flake, doesn't smudge, all good. Okay, so now we're on to the ginormous bin. I don't even really know where to start, so I'm just going to grab stuff from the top. This is the Simple Kind to Skin Micellar Cleansing Water. I really liked this. I actually like this better than the Garnier one, and I've bought a full size, a bigger size. This is a 200ml and I've bought a 400 maybe. Yeah, really like it. On offer a lot in Boots. Would recommend. Another cleansing product I've gone through, this is the Elemis, what is this called? Nourishing Omega Rich, Nourishing Omega Rich Cleansing Oil. So this is, as it sounds, it's cleansing oil. It has a pump, great for taking makeup off, great as a first cleanse. I got this in a TSV maybe a year or so ago, and I actually got 2 of the same kit, so I'm actually working my way through another one of these. I'm not completely sure what it costs, so I can't tell you whether I'd repurchase it or not, but in theory I would repurchase it, but it depends on the price. Here's another thing that I would absolutely repurchase. This is the Rituals Happy Buddha Shower Foam. These are so lovely. I think they're about £8, so they're not exactly cheap, but it's such a nice like shower body wash. It's a gel, kind of like a shaving gel almost, that foams. It's so yummy, and this scent, which is sweet orange and cedar, was just so nice in the summer. Just that little citrusy hit was just lovely, so would definitely repurchase this, and anything else really from the Rituals shower range. Everything I've had has been great. A shampoo and conditioner I was not happy with, and I was so sad about this. This is the Catwalk by TG Oatmeal and Honey shampoo and conditioner. All logic dictated that I should love this because of the ingredients. So it's oatmeal and honey, and you get the feeling like it would be like a real like warm and comforting kind of scent, and once I got it on my hair it was just awful. Like something rancid with cinnamon on it. It just didn't work for me, so I tried really hard, and I spoke to some friends and asked them if they wanted to try it, and they had all tried it and all kind of went, no, thank you though. So I finished the shampoo. There's probably about, I don't know, a third of the bottle of the conditioner left, so they're just going. I'm not even going to try anymore. As a contrast though, this is the mask from that range. This is the Intense Nourishing Mask, and this was fine. This didn't have the weird smell, so I actually used this whole thing, and this actually smells pretty nice. I wouldn't say it was an exceptional or a remarkable mask, but I finished it, so it was okay. I probably wouldn't buy it again, but it was okay. Let's keep hair products in pairs if I can. Something that I really loved and I did repurchase is this range. This is the Bedhead Urban Antidotes Recovery Shampoo and Conditioner, and this is for dry damaged hair, and I got these, I think I got them in a kit in the new year, maybe might have picked it up in the sale for ridiculously cheap. This is so nice. It smells good. It's got like a really good citrusy kind of smell that reminds me a little bit of, almost of lemon Starburst, which is a weird thing for shampoo to smell of, but it's not overly lemony, but it gives me that vibe. Really loved this, so much so that I actually ended up buying a couple of the big guys, you know, the 750ml big bottles with the pumps of this. So good, love it, would repurchase. Boring product, this is the Gillette Satin Care Shave Gel. I tend to just use whatever's on offer. This happened to be on offer. This was the Pure and Delicate Dye and Fragrance Free. It's shave gel, I can't say much more about it than that, but it was fine. Another shower product, this is the Palmolive Mint Shake Shower Gel. Oh, shower cream, sorry. It was sort of creamy, minty body wash. It was £1 in Superdrug, and I can't tell you any more than that. It was fine. It wasn't remarkable. It didn't make my skin feel exceptionally soft. It also didn't make it feel dry. It was fine. It was fine. Smelled good, but it was fine. Fine for like your gym bag or whatever, but it's not like super luxurious body care, but it was good. It was fine. Another staple that I tend to have quite a lot, just because it's it's a really good product and it's not expensive. This is the, oh, and it's alive. This is the Radox Muscle Soak Bath Therapy bath salts. And these are great. They're usually, you can get them in like Poundland and places like that for, funnily enough, £1. And they're just, you chuck a couple of handfuls in a bath of hot water and it's just such a nice, relaxing bath product. Like I really enjoy it. So would definitely recommend that, especially if you're someone who, like if you're on your feet all day, or you know, if you ache a lot. I always feel like it helps with aches. I don't know if that's true or whether I'm just making that up. It's just good. I just like it. Another shampoo we have here, this is the Pantene Repair and Protect shampoo. This is actually really nice and I had this in my shower. So this was a cheaper shampoo that I didn't have in my gym bag and I actually really liked it. It smelled good. I think the Pantene stuff always smells really good. It made my hair soft, it wasn't heavy, it was good. It was pretty cheap, but yeah, it's not a wow, but I liked it. Something I did not like, and I was sad because they both smell so good, but the product itself is just rubbish. This is the Herbal Essences dry shampoo, and these are both still pretty much full. They don't do anything. They smell good, but there was no discernible like powder in them to actually absorb any oil or to give any texture. They were just rubbish, and I was so disappointed because this one is a lily scent and this one is melon and citrus, and they both smell good, but they do nothing. Like compared to Batiste, there's just, it's not even worth mentioning. Like they were just rubbish. Something I'm throwing out just because I don't use it and I've had it for longer than you're probably supposed to have it. Yeah, it's expired. Oh, has it? Yeah, it has expired. This is the La Roche-Posay Cerazinc zinc sulfate solution for oily blemish prone skin. I kept this on hand in case I got any breakouts. It's just a spray toner that you spray, obviously. Lots of people really rave about this. I'm not completely sure that I really saw the benefit. I think it was probably not quite right for my skin type. So I'm getting rid of it because I'm not using it. And because it's expired. Another bath product here, this is the Elemis Frangipani Minoy Bath and Shower Nectar. This came from a QVC TSV and it was lovely. If you are familiar with this scent, you know exactly what it smells like. It's tropical and floral and yummy, and this was a really nice. I use this as bubble bath, I didn't use it in the shower, and it was beautiful, and I would probably repurchase, though I expect on its own, not in a TSV, it's probably pretty expensive. Something else I really enjoyed here, this is the Mario Badescu AHA Botanical Body Soap. I was using this over the summer when I was getting some bumps on the back of my arms, and I've just recently, one of my last hauls, I bought the Ameliorate AHA body cream to kind of help with a similar thing, but this worked really well for that. It's got papaya and grapefruit extract in it, so it's got like a slight fruity smell but nothing too overpowering. And yeah, I would definitely repurchase this again. It does foam, but it's not overly harsh. Liked it very much. Sticking with shower stuff, this is a tiny baby size of the Body Shop Wild Argan Oil Shower Gel. I've gone through I don't know how many of these. I really love this scent. I've gone through a bunch of the full size ones and they're really good. I just really like them. I'm quite good, for some weird reason there are some products I'm quite good at keeping them in their boxes. So this is empty. This is has a bottle inside it of the, what is this called? There you go. Temple Spa Work It Out Muscle Tox Bathing and Massage Oil. I think this was a Christmas present, can't quite remember, but it was a really nice, what does it say here? It's a bunch of oils. It doesn't really say what it smells like, but it's got, oh yeah it does, so we've got juniper, clove, cypress and thyme, so it's that really good kind of herbal, relaxing bath oil. Really enjoyed it. Not really sure where you buy Temple Spa stuff from, but I would definitely repurchase this again, it was really nice. Hair product here that I used 2 tubes of, this is the L'Oreal Colorista Wash Out Temporary Hair Colour, and both of these are in the shade Pink Hair. I used this earlier in the year, possibly over the summer, and I at one point had dyed all of my hair pink, which fortunately washed out very quickly because it didn't really, I don't know, it was fun. I couldn't have it like that at work, but I had full-on pink hair for a few days, and yeah, I really liked it. It's a really nice product, and on my hair, which as you can see is kind of bleached and kind of blonde, it did wash out. So Patch test is always a good idea with stuff like this, but for me it did wash out. I finished up one of the Origins Original Skin Retexturizing Clay Masks. I bought this a little while ago and I'm perhaps not as dedicated as I should be to masking, and so it took me a while to get through it, but actually it's a really nice mask. It's got kind of little tiny scrubbies in it, and it's a great kind of brightening and refreshing sort of mask, so I would recommend that one. The nice thing about Origins masks is you can buy them in little tiny pods to kind of test out without having to splurge on the full-size tube, so if you're not sure, it's worth doing that. We're kind of getting towards the end now, you'll be pleased to know. I've got a bunch of makeup products that are all kind of sat at the bottom of this, and a couple more hair and body products. So this is the Lancome Grandiose Mascara, which I am done with. This is the one that has, let me show you if I can, yeah I can. Oh, that's so dried out, it's disgusting. It's the one with that kind of wand. This is one of my favourite mascaras. I generally don't like Lancome mascaras because they all smell weird to me, but this one doesn't have that regular Lancome scent. So I really like this one. I got it in a kit last Christmas in the sale, I think. So it's about £25. It's not cheap, but it's very good. Would recommend, will repurchase. I have a mini of the Kerastase Boundforce Architect shampoo. This came in the Kerastase advent calendar that I bought, I think it was 2 years ago now. It took me that long to get through everything that was in it because there were so many of these little products. And they last quite a long time, you don't need to use a lot. I have actually bought full sizes of this, which will be shown in an upcoming haul because I bought a bunch of hair products, and so I'll include that, but I went through this and I really liked it. So that brings me to some actual, real, honest to God makeup empties, which I feel like I never really have because I buy so much I never finish anything. So there are some things here that I would repurchase and some things that I would not, and I'm going to show you the things I would not first. These are the Hourglass Opaque Rouge. Look at those colours, how gorgeous are those colours. So the pink is Ballet and the orangey red is Riviera. The colours are gorgeous. It goes on completely fine, and then within very little time at all it flakes. Flakes in the same way that mascara flakes. And I've just never really known a liquid lip do that. Like to flake, like to actually flake off in pieces. I know that they dry out, and I know that, you know, you get that kind of cat bum mouth effect that lots of those liquid lips will give you. This just flakes off. Like, it doesn't hold, it doesn't last, and I've been holding on to them and I don't know why, because I don't like them, I don't reach for them, I don't wear them, and so I'm getting rid of them. A product that I do like, a range that I do like as well, but I am ditching this one because it has turned. This is the NARS Satin Lip Pencil, and this is in the shade Descanso, which was a limited edition maybe 2 years ago. I really like the formula. I have other pencils in my stash. This one's just gone bad. It smells weird. I don't want to use it. A couple of baby Urban Decay things I finished. I finished up a mini of the Primer Potion, which is really kind of holy grail status for me. This is my favourite eye primer. I do really like the NARS Smudge Proof Pro Primer, but the one that I always seem to go back to is the Urban Decay Original. And this is a mini of the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I don't use a lot of setting spray. Like, it's rare that I use it on the daily, but it was good. I liked it. I'd use it again, I think. A powder product empty. Now, this is super rare, but look, it's all gone. This was the NARS blush in the shade Sex Appeal, which is a really kind of pale peachy colour, and I absolutely love it. It's perfect, like, everyday workwear blush for me. Wore it tons, as you can tell, because I actually finished, like, I actually genuinely finished it, and that's insane to me. I think that's one of very few powder products I've ever actually finished in my life, so I'm kind of proud of myself for that. And an absolute would repurchase. Haven't done yet, but absolutely would repurchase. I love it. And then this is the last guy we're going to talk about. You can't really see it because of the reflection from the lights, but this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Nude Cushion Stick Radiant Makeup, and this is the one that has the little spongy thing inside. It looks like this now because it's empty, but when it's brand new you can see the product in the middle, but what happens is as you use it and you twist it up, the kind of section of the packaging where the foundation is, like, goes into the bottom, which is really cool. This is the shade 1C1 Cool Bone. I loved this. So this is much lighter than regular Double Wear, gives good coverage. I didn't use the spongy thing to apply it with, I just put it on a brush and applied with a brush. it's a great everyday foundation and I would absolutely repurchase it. I'm just working through some other stuff at the moment. And that's it. I feel like I've been talking for 1,000 years, but that's it. That is all of the empties. I can now get rid of all of this rubbish that has been sitting around in my house for months. It can go and I can have some space and a new empty empties bin to start putting stuff in for the next video, because it's a cycle. I hope you found that interesting. If you have any questions, comments, anything about any of the products that I mentioned, then please leave me a comment below. Likewise, if there are any particular videos that you would like to see from me, I'm open to suggestions, so again, please leave me a comment below. Thanks very much for watching and I will see you soon. Bye!